We're doing well. We're progressing according to plan or slightly better than plan. So looking at last year, we had 5% market share in the US on US drugstores in the beginning of the year, and that increased throughout the year to 13% at the end of the year, and even higher than that at Walmart. We have a lot of seasonal variation with this kind of product, and now normally the second and the third quarters are the peaks. And we see now when the spring is coming and there's also intensified marketing efforts from our partners and distributors, we're seeing that sales are taking off according to the plan that we have for the product. For Kerasal Nail, we see great potential in the US. We believe that we're still very early in the life cycle of the product. We have increased our marketing effort, and we see that we get very good response to increased marketing. So we're continuing to increase our investments in marketing, and based on past results, we see that we expect pretty good returns from those investments. Well, we have an integrated view on business development and product development. So our most advanced development project is Moberg 15. It's currently in phase 2, and that's obviously one excellent chance to expand our product portfolio with a very large potential product. We're also reviewing, I think during this year, we'll review significantly more than 100 different business opportunities. We're looking both for O2C products for the US market, we're looking within RX dermatology, and also drug delivery technologies or projects under development. And we will go for the opportunities with the largest potential and still balancing the risk profile of the company. One additional thing that we're doing is to develop line extensions under our current brands in the US. We launched quite recently JointFlex Ice, which is launched on Walgreens in the US. And we're looking forward to expand the distribution of that product. And we're also exploring the possibilities of adding another product under our established brands in the US. So altogether, we're very active in expanding the product portfolio, both with business development and product development. No, absolutely not, actually. We believe that the business model that we have the company is really a key factor for success. So we're aiming to combine acquisitions and business development with selected development projects. And we see that this model can be extremely successful and provide a lot of leverage and return for our shareholders. One example is with Nalox. We invested a few $million in the development, and we now have a product that is contributing significantly to the product in terms of net sales and EBITDA contribution. And that will provide a very high IRR, internal rate of return, on that investment. So if we look at two projects that we recently terminated, one of them we had total project costs on about $100,000 to $200,000, and the second one was in the range of $2 million. And both of these had potentials that were exceeding $100 million in sales potential. So we're in a business where we're not aiming for blockbusters, but we feel it's very much worthwhile to invest in selected projects, and if a certain proportion of those projects will succeed, we'll deliver very high return to our shareholders. Absolutely. The organization that came with the acquisition is a very professional, very passionate organization. We worked together for 2 years before the acquisition, so that came as no surprise to us. And we had a long list of things to fix when we wanted to integrate the company. Most of that is already in place. And we're now also working to finalize the integration of the financial reporting systems, which is a work that needs to be done, but it's all according to plan, and also the costs for the integration plan is following our plan. Well, not really. We're increasing the scope of the company somewhat. we had to change the company name in the US, and we already had the product that was outside dermatology in the US. It was very natural to go for Moberg Pharma, and that is reflecting the focus we have on pharmaceutical products. One focus area is dermatology, another focus area is OTC, and we're also opening up for new therapeutic areas when we're developing the company. And by doing this name change at this very early stage still of the company's history, it's a low-cost thing to do, and it was a very natural thing to do in connection with the acquisition.